Hey guys, Andrew Marsh here with DrewFit.com. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the benefits of sleeping on the ground. But before I get into that, I want to ask if you guys can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, comment, or leave me feedback for future videos you would like to see. It would be greatly appreciated. So, first off, who can benefit from sleeping on the ground? Well, anybody that's dealing with maybe if they have hip issues or shoulder issues, if you deal with neck stiffness, lower back pain, upper back pain, if you deal with disc or nerve inflammation, or if you have maybe a strained thoracic or anything like that, this can be a major benefit for you. But before you start practicing sleeping on the ground, if you do have a serious condition, please check with your healthcare professional before doing this. So, benefit number one. The first benefit is going to be that it allows your muscles to fully rest while you lay on the hard ground. And that's because when you're laying on a soft, cushy bed, your body has a tendency to sink inwards. And when your body begins to sink inwards, your muscles become contracted to try to help keep your body balanced. So when you remove a mattress and you just sleep on the hard floor, that removes that from ever happening. Your body won't sag. It will actually bring you to proper postural position, meaning that you're going to be laying on your skeleton completely, and that's going to allow for muscles to fully rest and recover. And number two benefit is that it helps realign the spine, the hips, the shoulders, and the neck. So the reason it does this, like I talked about, it really puts your body into proper postural position. It keeps your lower back from rolling inwards, it keeps your upper back from being hunched, and it keeps your shoulders from rolling inwards as well. And it puts your body into a perfect posture position. And I know a lot of people today probably don't even know what that looks like, because I know a lot of us sit at a desk all day and we sit there with our shoulders rolled in, maybe our neck is downward looking at a computer, and all of this plays major issues into having things like nerve or disc inflammation or stiff neck or rolled shoulders and shoulder pain and stuff like that. And the way we can combat this is just simply sleeping on the ground. It's just really that easy. Number three benefit is that it helps prevent spasms, disc and nerve inflammation, and neck stiffness. Like I said, if you're somebody that deals with issues like that on a daily basis, sleeping on the ground is going to be great for that. And that's simply because it begins to realign the spine and allows the whole body to fully rest and recover. Now, the fourth benefit you're going to notice is proper muscular formation and growth. And that's simply because I think today more than ever we have postural issues, and when you sleep on the ground, you're going to be opening up your body the way it should be. Me personally, I grew up lugging around a backpack with textbooks constantly that were heavy. So when I was younger, I used to walk holding my backpack with my shoulders rolled inwards, my back hunched over so I could hold that backpack up. And that had major implications on me not being able to develop my shoulders and biceps and triceps as much. But when I actually started to sleep on the ground, I noticed that my shoulders came back to normal posture, how they should be, and my arms started to develop like they should as well. So that's benefit number four. Benefit number five. Now, I'm going to relate this to a TED Talk that I had watched, and it was a lady that was talking about the benefits of power posing and how it can actually increase certain chemicals in the brain like serotonin and dopamine. And I think sleeping on the ground does that because it gets you that proper posture. Now, think about this for a second. When you see somebody who is either sad, depressed, lonely, anxious, shy, whatever, how do they stand? Well, they stand with their shoulders rolled in, a hunched back, their heads downward, and they're kind of like reserved into themselves. But when you begin to sleep on the ground, like I was talking about, this opens you up the way you should be. And when you see somebody that's confident, how are they standing? They're standing really open, and this does have huge implications, I believe, on certain brain chemicals, and it will enhance your mood, enhance your confidence, and you'll just start to feel more powerful. Now, those are the benefits of sleeping on the ground. Now to how do we properly sleep on the ground to get the most benefit out of it? Well, number one, if you're going to be sleeping on the ground, you're going to want to be using a yoga mat or a blanket as a base layer to add a little bit of cushion, especially if you have a tile or hardwood floor. You're definitely going to want to use both a yoga mat and then a blanket on top of that. So that will make this sleeping on the ground a whole lot more pleasurable, and you won't be struggling as much. Number two, you're going to want to avoid pillows as much as you can, especially if you sleep on your back. You're going to want to avoid pillows because essentially if you sleep on your back on the ground, but you're still using a pillow, it's going to cause your head to roll forward, and it's going to cause things like stiff neck issues and so on and so forth. But if you're a side sleeper, you can get away with using a pillow, but you want to make sure that if you use a pillow, it's not keeping your head too much out of line with your spine. And the best way to do this is you actually don't even need a pillow, is you can use your shoulder muscle as a pillow, because that keeps your head and spine in complete alignment with one another. And I do that just simply by throwing my right arm or left arm out there and using my shoulder as a pillow, and that works great. Number three, you're going to want to work up to a full night of sleep. You don't want to jump right into this and try to get a full 8 hours of sleep. I can almost guarantee that it won't happen. So you're going to want to work yourself up to this gradually. Maybe lay on the floor 2 or 3 hours a night for the first week and gradually increase from there until you're comfortable enough to sleep for a whole night. But start slow, because you're going to notice that you're going to have sore muscles, sore back, and it's kind of like a good soreness. But if you work out, you're going to notice that you get even more sore, and I think a lot of that has to do with your body finally being able to be in proper postural position, allowing muscles to formulate how they should. Number four, this is specifically for people that have lower back issues. If you're somebody that has a lower back that kind of bows forward, what you're going to want to do when you're sleeping on the ground is put a pillow in between your knees while you're laying down. And what this does is it allows your lower back to straighten out, so it doesn't have that curvature anymore. So that's pretty basic on how to sleep on the ground. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.